It is Sunday night, and stop me if you've heard this one before, because this is season number 7 of the GTE Championship here at Fuji. We are live here on YouTube after last week's problems with the game. We are rerunning the race here, so hopefully everything will work well. We are just waiting for Cthulhu to enter. Now, if you were here last week, you'll have seen that we have a brand new season, we have a brand new championship, and we are hopefully having a full grid. So the teams are as follows. We have Gazman with Team Porsche. Let's see if I can get onto his drivers. There we go. There's Victory Rain in that multicolored Porsche. They are the team that got pole position last week as well. He's having a few little juttering connection issues. He got pole, as I said last week, was looking very strong before the disconnection. They are running softs and hards this race. Everybody else is running mediums and hards, apart from the Schaeffler BMW team. And I'll talk about them in a moment. So they are represented by Slenderfella, number 21, the 24, the Punisher, and Victory Rain, the former champion from season number 5. Mother Sykes is in the chat saying, evening everyone. So it's season 4 champion this week. Hope everything runs well. Hopefully, Mother Sykes, we will run well tonight. Aloe leads the BMW Alfa Romeo team. And let's just see if I've got anybody on track from that team. I have not. They are running a BMW, but it is in the Alfa Romeo colours. That is Pat's team. They've got Aloe, Cthulhu, and Bunnies in that car. Very strong lineup. Then we have the Eastsiders Nissan team, and they have Sarlek in the number 8. The season 1 and season 2 champion, Matt Psycho, in the Nissan. And the number 8 of Bailey, who we saw in Formula X last time out. Team GR Lexus, that consists of a returning Chris Boo, seeing his teammate at the moment. There is Chris Boo, out on circuit. Rob on drums is the number 42. He's also on circuit. Good to see Rob back as well. He is the American driver, the Porsche Cup champion, season number 1 of that, first ever SNL champion. And 98 is Speed Hunter, and Speed Hunter is our season 5 champion. He is there in the Lexus. Now, Team Schaeffler BMW. We have a returning Illusion for the season. He is leading that BMW team. Team Spagler in the chat saying, come on Chris Boo, and Speed Hunter is one of the Mauritius following. We also have Specmere in the car. He is a reserve and making a one-off appearance very late on. It's the defending champion. He was not due to race this season, but he is a late call-up. He's driving in that BMW. As I say, defending champion, replacing at the last moment Star Naito, who has issues logging on. So he is in. We are just a few more minutes away from Fast Guy in the chat. Team Spagler is Fast Guy. Nice to see you, Fast Guy. Haven't seen you for nearly a year. Getting on. I know you like the Porsches. Hopefully we'll see you one time, maybe, in these GTE cars. Now, it's GTE, it's season number 7. We're back in the Group 3 cars. And in the chat saying round 1 again. Feels like we've been here before. Oh, we're not mentioning last week. We did have last week. We did have a practice race, but it all went wrong. The servers were not behaving themselves last Sunday. It's the first time ever we've had to repeat a race in the Sunday Night League. So that was down to the servers. It was a very perplexing and very interesting race as well. So Schaeffler BMW has said they're the only team in the tyre situation, running on mediums. They're just running mediums all race long. They've got 2 sets of mediums running. We saw Illusion last week. He was having a very strong race. But again, the server issues cause problems. Tulu is saying he cannot enter. Just seeing what is happening with Cthulhu. Just see if anybody's stuck into the room that shouldn't be here. No, we've got free space for him. So just waiting on Cthulhu. Hopefully he will get in. It's not a repeat of the problem we had last week. So you can see different cars, different teams. So we've got the Lexus. They're in the Team GR Lexus team. They're led by a former winner, Silent Wolf, who was here last week, but not so this weekend. We've got Victory Reign in the Team Porsche, Gazman's team, leading away. He got pole position last week. He's on those hard tyres. He's running them very well. We've got Punisher then, not far off the pace of Victory Reign in second. So the Punisher, it's his first GTE season in our championship. Just waiting for Cthulhu. As I say, 2 minutes to go until qualifying starts. Let's make sure we are ready. So 2 minutes to qualify. I'll just tell the boys that they're ready. Sorry about this. There's a few things going on in the background tonight, which doesn't help with setting up things. It's now 1 minute to qualifying. Cthulhu. So just waiting on the Spaniard. Hopefully it will all be plain sailing. If not, hopefully he'll just enter during the session. Chris B looking quick. And Cool Blue Boy. And there he is, a 1:37.0 on those medium tyres, so he's around the pace. He'll be finding the pace in that BMW. Okay, let's ask everybody if they are ready. And we'll get the qualifying session underway. It is a 10-minute session. Drivers do not have to run the same tyre as they do in the first part of the race, but they have to use one of the tyres that they're using in the race. As I say, softs and mediums for Team Porsche, mediums and hards for BMW Alfa Romeo, East Siders Nissan, Team GR Lexus, and just mediums for Schäfer BMW. Hopefully they won't Schäfer this tonight. They've got a very strong lineup as well. They've got race winners in every single car. They've got the defending champion there. They've got the Season 3 champion in Illusion, and they've got a race winner in Specnia. Thank you everyone that is joining us live. Cthulhu will be joining at the back of the grid for this one. So 10 minutes of qualifying gets underway in about 10 seconds. It looks like it's about to rain according to that map so far. So thank you everyone that's joining us. Like, share and subscribe if you haven't done so already. We are the Sunday Night League. We're here every Sunday for the next 5 weeks for this GTE Championship, with the first round is getting underway with qualifying. We're in the pits currently with Victory Reign, but somebody is overtaking us down the pit lane. There's quite a few drivers, in fact, overtaking us. Let's see if we can get on board with one of them. We've got Matt Psycho. He will be our chauffeur then on this outlap around Fuji. It is the short circuit. It is the circuit where we do not have this fiddly chicane. So this is turn 1, a very tight chicane, hairpin, where we had a lot of overtaking. We have a little brief glimpse there of turn 2, and then we go into the Coca-Cola corner, turn 3, a commitment corner here in these GTE cars. You have to run out wide on the exits through turn 4, the never-ending turn 4 that then goes into turn number 5. slightly up the crest and then downhill to the left hand, a little bit of banking to help you get a nice tuck into that turn 6 corner. Through turn 7 you run high on the curve, maybe not as high as Matt Psycho did there. Through turn 8 down towards turn 9 and then turn 10. This is normally where the chicane is, however it's just a little lift down into third gear in the Nissan and through turn number 10. Turn 11 is into the stadium sort of section at the end of the lap, a tight, twisty section where you can run different lines through these corners, so don't be alarmed if you see drivers taking wider entries and exits through these corners. They are meant to. The final corner, Panasonic corner, that is where we will see a lot of difference in the way that drivers are driving. So let's see through the field then. Aloy is next in the BMW. He's on his mediums, so is Speed Hunter in his mediums. Bunny's with mediums too. Everybody else should be on mediums. Cool Dude Boy there with mediums. Victory Rain on the softs. Illusion mediums, soft for the Punisher. Expect to see the Punisher quite high up, I would have thought. Bailey there in 9th, 10th is Specmere. We saw last week the BMWs not qualifying well either, but they did seem to have a good race car. Chris Boo is 11th on the road, 12th is Rob on drums. Slender Fella. Expect him to do well. He qualified about 6th on the grid last week. He dropped down a little bit at the start, but it was going to come to him, I think, if the race continued as it was. And Sarlek there in 14th, he has made qualifying this week, but Cthulhu has not. So it's Matt Psycho currently at the front of the field. He'll be first to set a qualifying lap. So we'll see what he can produce. Okay, Cthulhu is still trying to log in. So he's having some issues. What we will be doing then after the qualifying session, we will restart the lobby and get everybody back in, see if he can get on board. Matt Psycho is going quite slowly into that corner, turn 13. We've watched his lap. I wasn't expecting to watch his lap. I'm sorry again if you're watching this. A few bits and pieces going on in the background with people trying to get locked in. So Matt Psycho will be the first across the line. He will set the benchmark. That left front tyre looking a little bit warm. Matt Psycho then goes and puts it fastest at first 6.3, but it's beaten by a Lowy and it's beaten by Speed Hunter. And Bunny's puts himself up into second, although Victory Rain then goes faster. But he's stuck behind Cool Do Boy. So Cool Do Boy is in 9th place, dropping down as it stands right now. Specmere in 10th place. Bailey 11th. 12th is Rob on drums. Hasn't set a time yet. He sets one now. Slender Fella. Where does he go in that? Gasman Porsche, the Team Porsche. Team very colourful. You can't miss them this season with that car. Puts himself up into 8th place. What happens with Sarlek then? Sarlek often goes a little bit later than everyone else, maybe to get his Dunlop tyres up to temperature. This season we are new Dunlop tyres. We've run Michelin all the way through. In fact, he's going into the pits. So Sarlek deciding to run into the pits. What does Victory Rain? Victory Rain is a second down on his best. What has Illusion then got? It's only just ahead of Speed Hunter, who has got Bunny's running out of the way of everyone else. So Aloy, is he going to pull Illusion? Sorry, is he going to pull Speed Hunter along this home straight to a faster lap? So Speed Hunter in 3rd place, getting a tow. We can see Matt Psycho going into the pits for some fresh rubber in this qualifying session. What does Speed Hunter do? He puts it on pole position. A fantastic lap there from Speed Hunter. As Victory Rain goes into the pits, Cool Dude Boy puts himself up into 4th place in his BMW. Goes ahead of Bunny's. Bunny's, though, into the pits himself. Specmere sending a quicker lap. He puts himself up into 8th place. Matt Psycho is down into 9th. As the Track Evolution is helping, although he is going back out again. He's decided he's going to have to use that old fuel. What does Slender Fella do? He has no slipstream to help him down that home straight. He goes into 5th place. So a fantastic lap there from Slenderfellow. As I say, he has no slipstream to help him. And he's put himself 5th. So right now, it is Speed Hunter in pole position with Victory Reign just behind him, 1/10 of a second behind. Illusion is then 3/10 of a second behind. Half a second to Cool Duboy. Then Slenderfella is less than a 10th, and less than a 10th, half a 10th behind him is Bunnies. It's only a 10th, then to Aloe, half a 10th roughly to Punisher, and the Spectre is in 9th. The top 10 are covered by 1.5 seconds in this GTE field. It is. Then we have Chris Boo in 11th, 12th is Rob on drums, Bailey in 13th, and Salek has not set his lap time yet. He is putting all the pressure on himself for the last few minutes of this session. What does Speed Hunter do? Does he improve? It looks positive. It is positive. He's quicker again. He's 3/10 of a second now up. What can Illusion do? He's on his out lap as well. Anybody on a hot lap? Cool Duboy did go on a hot lap, but he made a mistake. He was 2 seconds down on his last lap. Let's see what Slenderfella does. Does he go for another lap, or will he go into the pits to change tyres for one last run? I think he'll keep going. Judging by the positioning of that Porsche, who's currently in 5th place, does he improve? Fourth place! Fantastic! SNL Energy in the chat. Who is this person? Pour le faire. 4th place for Slenderfella. Fantastic to see him in 4th in his Porsche. He's finished his qualifying session, it looks like. So it's Speed Hunter trying to improve his time, but Victory Reign will be pushing in that Porsche. They've probably got 2 laps left in them. Let's look at Cool Duboy. He's currently in 5th place. He's nearing the end of his lap. Although we have drivers ahead of him. So Aloe there in 7th place will be improving his lap time. There is a car up ahead of him. Salek moves himself up. We'll look and see where he is. He's in 12th place, Salek. So Aloe crossing the line. What can he do? He improves, but not the position. So he doesn't improve his position. Cool Duboy does not improve his position. So Bunny's coming through the final corner, Panasonic corner. We've got Victory Reign and Illusion. Illusion is in front of Victory Reign. The last minute and a half of the session left then. Illusion does not improve, but Victory Reign goes into pole position. Victory Reign half a second up on Speed Hunter. Illusion now 3rd. 4th is Slenderfella. 5th is Bunnies. 6th is Cool Duboy. 7th is Aloe. Max Psycho then. Has he improved? He's still 10th with a 36-1. Not happy with the positioning of his Nissan right now. Down in 10th place is the former champion. Salek in 12th. 13th is Rob on drums. Bailey is there in 14th place. So currently, as it stands, Victory Reign is tucked up into that slipstream of Illusion. He'll be thinking, what can I do? Because I can't overtake him. This is my last chance at the pole. He is in purple. So he'll have to hope that Illusion does not throw it off the road in front of him. Where is Speed Hunter? Speed Hunter is not going to get out. Speed Hunter's mistimed that with his fresh tyres. So Illusion, currently in 3rd. He has got Victory Reign chasing all around the back of him. It's their final laps. Illusion runs out wide, out at the final corner of the Panasonic. He's going to tow Victory Reign all the way down this straight. Will Victory Reign improve his time? He's currently on pole. No, he does not. He's 3/10 down. So, anybody. Can Bunnies improve? He does not. Can Cool Duboy then improve? Aloe. Punisher is in 8th place. Specmere coming to cross the line. Max Psycho has improved. He's put himself. Where has he put himself? He's put himself into 7th place. Matt Psycho, 1.6 seconds off the pole time. He is a 10th off Cool Duboy in 6th, and, well, 5th place is only a 10th of a second away as well. It's incredibly tight. We've got a Lowy finishing his lap. Anyone ahead of him? It's Sarlek in 12th place, coming across the line now. Well, one of the final drivers to cross the line then. Does he put himself into that top 10? The Nissan driver driving for Jim Joker. He improves, but not his position in 12th place. So a Lowy in 8th place currently. Can he get himself into that top 6? He's not far off it. It's getting darker as well here at Fuji. He does not improve. And then finally Speckmere, sorry, not Speckmere, that was Cool Duboy then, crossing the line, does not improve his position. So we will see what happens with this session. So congratulations then to Victory Lane. And we'll see if the lobby can let him in. So there is Victory Lane, the pole position holder, although it's not by as much this week as opposed to last week, although there maybe was more speed in that Porsche. His positioning on track maybe not as good as before. Speed Hunter in the chat talking about translating into a different language. Illusion there is third. So Speed Hunter there third. 4th place then, Slender Fella, he improved from last week. The same with Bunnies. Bunnies had an excellent start last week as well, so can he get that BMW up the field? He's the top BMW driver for Alfa Romeo. Cool Duboy is in 6th. Matt Psycho is in 7th. Let's have a look at that grid and see where everything is. So there we have Victory Lane on pole by half a second from Speed Hunter. It's a second to Illusion, the same as last week roughly. Splendor Fella is there as well from the Gasman Team Porsche team. In 4th place, Bunny's in 5th in the Alfa Romeo BMW team. 6th is Cool Duboy, the defending champion, and we seem to be losing temperatures and all sorts. We're running too hot ourselves here. Hopefully you're still here. Is everyone here? Hopefully everyone can still hear me. Are you here? Am I here still? Please, fingers crossed. Okay, it looks like Cthulhu's having issues. Ah, Victory Lane is there. Right, okay. Well, we'll cool this off. It seems that Cthulhu can't get in. I'm going to try and restart the room. So let's see what happens. There is the back of the field, or the last half of the field, shall we say. So the Punisher, Speckmere, Chris Boo, Sarlek, and Rob on drums, and Bailey. Pat saying we did lose the picture briefly. Yes. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to restarting the lobby. Just to make sure everything works. And then we'll get the lobby open again. Okay, so create a room. Okay, so the room is sorted. Let's just make sure custom weather is on. There we go. And we will get ourselves underway here in the Sunday Night League. Everybody ready for this round one. We've waited longer than normal for this, with everybody welcoming themselves back into the racing. And if they can enter, and I will... Oh, I need to edit how this works. It's a practice and race. Custom weather grid. Set by host. Can't complete that because people are still entering. So we'll get everything sorted out in a moment. Hopefully it all works and we can get this racing underway. We've been waiting, as I say, a week for this race. I'm sure a little bit longer. Let's hope that it's all working and ready. Let's just change these event settings and just need to change to a practice and a race with the event set. There we go. Okay, Cthulhu cannot enter. He will get disconnection points though this evening. He has problems entering our race this evening, so that is a shame for him. Mama Sykes in the chat saying, foot down, Matt. He is further down the grid than he would normally be. It's a shame for him. So let's just make sure we've got everything running and working, and nothing else is going to go wrong for us this evening. Ooh, this race, I'll be happy when we get to the end of it. I really will be. Let's see then. Slender Fella. We nearly had the top 4 correct there. Top 3 were. Bunnies. This is the point where I need people shouting going, there's Bunnies. There he is. Tell me where they are. Shout at your screen. I can't hear you. But if you shout loud enough, I might hear you. Or if you chat and comment where people were, I possibly could see it. First points of the season, a little win for my team, says Pat. Yes. Pat seeing the positives in everything. So he's just happy that his gut drivers have got a point at the start of the season. Oh, Cthulhu is in! Now Cthulhu all of a sudden has arrived. So we've got a full complement of drivers for this first race. So 5 drivers ready to go, 15 drivers should I say, ready to go for this first race of GTE. Everybody's in, everybody's sorted, everybody is largely happy. Are we ready, everybody? Put in the chat who you are supporting. Lots of different people in the chat tonight. Put in the chat who you're supporting. Who do you want to win? Who do you think will win? Will it rain as well? The joy of Jam's voice when Cthulhu showed up. Hey, yes, that's Jay Blam. I've got a full grid. Always happy with a full grid. Let's get this race underway. 25 laps, 45 laps here at Fuji. We've got an intriguing one. Lots of different strategies in play. If anything can be taken from last week's race, we're going to go into the spectate mode. Victory Rain is on pole. Speed Hunter is in second. Illusion third. Splendor Fella is there in fourth in his Porsche. Fifth is Bunny. Sixth is Cool D1. Seventh is Matt Psycho. And eighth is Aloe. We've got one light. It's a long hold here at Fuji. 5 lights, and it is go here at Fuji. It's a great start from Victory Rain. He defends the position, but Illusion straight away is on the attack in his BMW. He's going for it. He's attacking Speed Hunter, making sure he's got Speed Hunter touches. Victory Reign goes all the way deep. But Victory Reign is still in the lead with Speed Hunter. Second, third was Illusion. Fourth, oh no, we've got a car completely the wrong way around. That was Rob on drums saying red flag. There's only one driver saying red flag, so it will not be a red flag. Carrying the torch for Speed Hunter, says Blam. But Victory Reign leading. Speed Hunter is second with third place Illusion. Fourth is Matt Psycho. He's had a fantastic start from seventh on the grid. He's on those medium tyres, running on them. He's gone for an attack, but he's fighting with Cool Duboy down towards that turn 10 and 11. They touch side by side. What does Cool Duboy do? He's still touching, and he gets himself up into fourth place. Matt Psycho in fifth. Illusion running in a very, very competitive third. We did see... Where has he gone? Bunnies went all the way up to first at one point. He's now in third, 13th should I say, all the way at the back of the field. Something must have happened to him at the front of the field though. It's Victory Reign. He is on hard tyres, and he has got Speed Hunter chasing him down. Speed Hunter on the mediums. What will the Lexus do? Well, he's in the slipstream but not able to do anything. It's not closing in. In fact, losing time to the BMW. The BMW is looking a fast car, these top three, weaving around, going into the braking areas. Victory Reign, though, back on the racing line. They're not weaving, they're more like going into their racing lines. Cool Duboy there in fourth place. Fifth place is Matt Psycho. Last week he was on the hards at the beginning of the race. He's now on the mediums, having to run the quicker tyre, possibly because of that poor qualifying session. Aloe is in sixth on his medium. Seventh is Bailey. Bailey having a great start to the race. Bailey up the field. Sarlek also up there. He's running on the hards. Ninth is Slenderfella on the hards as well, as he looked to defend against the Punisher, who's in 10th. And Bunnies is fighting. Oh, this is interesting. So we got Slenderfella and the Punisher. We've got the two Canadians then. Bunny's going on the inside of the Punisher. Can't produce the overtake. The Punisher running wide and loses the position to Bunnies. So the Punisher on the hard tyres. Up front though, we've got Victory Reign and Illusion fighting each other hard, going through the complex. So Victory Reign on the harder tyres. Illusion going on the inside and is passed out of the Panasonic curve. He goes into the lead. He and Victory Reign, though, going down the straight. You can see the top five are closely matched. Victory Reign then going for the inside line into turn one. He'll be up that inside line. The man from Greece is having to make sure that he keeps the position. He tries to turn in early, but Victory Reign is there. Speed Hunter on the exit saying, hold on a second, I'll have a go. There we go. Victory Reign slightly ahead according to the map. Yes, he is. He's ahead now as Illusion has a look into the Coca-Cola corner. Not quite enough, but the slower tired Victory Reign is pushing these drivers back into each other. You can definitely tell it. Illusion back into the lead though, back into first place. The BMW driver leads for Schaufler. BMW, Cool Duboy 1.3 seconds behind the race leader in fifth place. These top five all in it together. Illusion, though, in first place, gets himself, defends with Victory Reign all over the back of him. On board with Victory Reign, Speed Hunter is up the inside. Speed Hunter deciding, well, I'll have a look with my Lexus. You boys have a little fight. I'll probably put myself up into contention here. Oh, Victory Reign running wide on those curbs. It is back on board with Speed Hunter we go. The slipstream happening. Speed Hunter deciding not to go fully with it as we go to the front to see Illusion just pulling away slightly. No, he's getting the gap closed down on him. Bunny's coming to the fastest man on track with 37.1. But it is Illusion. They are defending so hard already on lap number 4. These drivers are pushing. They are pushing hard at the front of this field. Let's have a look further down the field. We've got Victory Rain in second. Third is Speed Hunter. Fourth is Matt Psycho. He's managed to push Cool Dubois further back. He's 1.4 seconds behind. Aloe is in 6th place. 7th place is Bunny's, running a little bit wide out of Coca-Cola. Sarlek is up to 8th place now. 9th is Bailey. 10th is Punisher. 11th is Specmere. 12th is Rob on drums. 13th place is Cthulhu. 14th is Chris Boo. And 15th place is Slenderfella. So Slenderfella had a 2:01.8 on the last lap. That must have been a pit stop. That must have been. There's no way. Well, no, he probably crashed. By the look of the lap times, because it's not saying out now. And yet, he's all that way down. So Illusion leads the field. Oh, a little mistake though. Coming through turn 13. So how close this field is, the pressure that is happening as well. At the front, Victory Rain using all the curb and a little bit more. Can he get the slipstream though on this BMW? We know the BMW is strong in the straight line. It is a big monster. It cuts a big hole in the air though. And the Porsche's a lot slippier. And, oh no, Cool Dubois now puts the fastest lap in. So these top 5 are pushing each other hard. Bailey puts himself up into the top 8. Looking at the sidebar, they are all so closely matched. It is 2 seconds covering the top cars. Aloe and Bailey are having a proper scrap. So 6th, 7th and 8th. Oh, sorry, it's Aloe and Bunnies. Aloe and Bunnies. 6th and 7th. They're fighting each other hard. So Pat will be wondering, do I want them to fight hard? Do I want them to work together to try and get that 2.5 second gap down? They could do it. They could do it. If they work together, they will get that gap down. Matt Psycho under pressure, though, from Cool Dubois up ahead. Small mistake possibly from Matt Psycho, but up ahead, no, I thought he was having a little cheeky look. I thought Speed Hunter was having a look at Victory Rain. Matt Psycho in the Nissan, though, in 4th. Let's have a look at the fight between the BMWs. They're catching up. They're definitely catching. And then we've got Sarlek and Specmere has just overtaken Bailey, or has he? Bailey keeping the position on the inside into turn number 13. What will Specmere do? He runs out wide. Has to use all the curb and a little bit more to keep himself from crashing. Let's have a look then. Here we've got Matt Psycho and Cool Dubois closely matched. Don't think Victory Rain is close enough, but we'll have a look. Illusion feels like he is. He's had to dive to the inside to defend it. And into turn number 1, it's Illusion still there. Victory Rain second, third is Speed Hunter. And Cool Dubois gone up the inside of Matt Psycho. Into turn number 1, Bunnies is catching up though. That fight ahead, Pat in the chat saying it's more airtime for his Alfa Romeo boys in their BMW. Here come Bailey and Sarlek. They're fighting each other as well. Jim Joker will be watching this, team boss, thinking, come on boys, just let each other through. Nice bit of racing happening. Specmere is in 10th place. Oh, Bailey running very wide though, out of turn 5, losing 2 possessions. As we go into turn 6, downhill, Sarlek still ahead of Specmere, although they are fighting hard. Specmere not giving it up. He's going to go on the inside into turn number 10. No, he does not. He dives back into the racing line to get the optimal line through this section. You really have to be in the best position. Let's have a look, though, further up the field, because we've got Victory Rain under pressure now from Speed Hunter. The Lexus is fighting it out of that Panasonic curve so much. Illusion defending again. So once more, these laps, they're being compromised. They're going further for these drivers because they're having to fight each other, defending all the time. So Illusion, you can see the stream of cars now. Is Bunnies attached to them? Yes, pretty much. Pretty much Bunnies is in this field. So the top 6 are covered by 4 seconds. Then we have Aloe just 6 seconds behind. Then there's a bit of a gap to Salek and Spekmir. Spekmir going up the inside though. Can Salek get him on the exit? The Nissan versus the BMW. Both winners here in SNL. Salek trying to get the position, but cannot. Spekmir though runs wide, but keeps ahead of Salek. Bailey there in 10th place as Rob on drums, keeping pressure on him. There is Cthulhu. Not the best of preparations for Cthulhu for this race. Punisher is on the hard tyres, with Chris Boo on the mediums. And at the back of the field right now, it is Slender Fella. He's back on the pace though. At the front of the field, Illusion. Oh, Speed Hunter's got ahead of Victory Rain, and Cool Duboy has bridged that gap. So Cool Duboy bridging the gap with these drivers ahead. 8 tenths of a second covering the top 3. Cool Duboy is only 7 tenths of a second behind. And behind him, that Psycho is not far behind either. But let's look. The pressure is on Speed Hunter going into turn number 1. He defends the inside line. But Victory Rain cannot do anything about it. Let's go on board then with Duboy, the defending champion, standing in. He's currently in 4th place. Currently there in 4th. Bunnies is in 6th. He's only 3.2 seconds ahead behind the race leader. So far, this is tight. This is incredibly tight. Let's go on board with Bunnies. Can we see the race leader? Yes, we can. So there we are on board with Bunnies. Let's go ahead though, because Speed Hunter was looking. He's keeping the pressure on Illusion. Illusion definitely knows that Speed Hunter is there. He's having to defend. Illusion goes round the outside. Puts himself on the inside though for turn number 12. Can he make the move? He does. He's up into 1st place. Illusion could be under pressure then from Victory Rain. He is. Victory Rain puts himself into 2nd place, into 13. And down into the 14th corner. Victory Rain positioning himself now. Can he go for turn 1? Can he get the lead? This is fantastic racing here at the Sunday Night League in GTE. This is Season 7. We're in the Group 3 cars. Who said you can't race in Group 3 cars? With different cars and different versions. Well, you can. Speed Hunter leading. He's got Victory Rain though, closing in on him. Victory Rain round the outside. He has got the lead. It's going to the braking zone. As we see up ahead, behind, Illusion having to back out of it because Cool Duboy has got past him. So Victory Rain is in 1st place, but on the inside is Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter will get the position into Coca-Cola corner, but then Victory Rain is going to get the momentum through turns 4 and 5. This is fantastic. I can't take my eye off this battle at the front. We've got 6 cars covered by about 3 seconds. Speed Hunter then holds the position. Let's see what that gap is. It's 2.3 seconds. I was going to say 2 seconds, but I felt that was too good. I didn't want to overpromise. Bunnies, though, is giving Matt Psycho all the pressure going down towards turn 7 and through turn 10. Oh, we've got Illusion off the circuit. So Illusion's gone down from the 1st position down to 4th. He's struggling with the tyres now. Cool Duboy is not struggling with the tyres, but it's Speed Hunter leading the race. They're all fighting. There's Aloe in 7th place. Aloe, let's go on board with Aloe because you can see the battle up ahead for 4th place with Matt Psycho currently there. Bunny's going past Illusion as well. It has gone all wrong for Illusion. Illusion will be pitting it, looks like. Will he go into the pits? Yes, he will. Aloe, though, is 7.5 seconds behind the race leader. Let's go on the off-board then with Speed Hunter. So Illusion into the pits in 7th place. Spekmir, his tyres are looking okay. Salek in 9th is on the hards. He's 21 seconds behind. So he's looking okay as well. Bailey in 10th. Rob on drums going past, so does Cthulhu. Tulu not having the best of starts to this season. A couple of problems logging in. But Illusion comes out. He is ahead of Slenderfella. Slenderfella's been off, it looks like. So he's had a big accident. Lost 10 seconds there. Otherwise, the pace is good. Now, Speed Hunter has managed, in all the chaos, just to pull himself away slightly. So the former champion is looking pretty strong at the front. Tyres are looking okay. Same for Victory Rain. Tyres are okay. Cool D Boys are okay for another few laps. Bunnies is now ahead of Matt Psycho. Matt Psycho's tyres look burnt out though. So Matt Psycho will drop down. A Lowy catching Matt Psycho in the BMW as well. So the BMW looking good on tyres. With these drivers, although Illusion did not seem to be having the same success of keeping the tyres going. Jay Blam is in the chat saying Victory Rain is doing an amazing job on the hards. Exactly. His pace on those hards, he's up there with the medium runners. He's pushing very hard though. But so is Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter actually has the biggest lead we've seen this race. 2.2 seconds is that gap. Victory Rain is in second. Third there is Cool Dubois. Fourth is Bunnies. So this is the biggest gap we've seen between the top five. It's 6.5 seconds. And there's another 2 cars to fit in that gap, where we have Specmate up into 6th. Sarlek, with the shuffle of the tyres and pit stops, is in 7th. Bailey is 8th. Cthulhu now is in 9th place. He's just got ahead of Rob on drums. Rob on drums on the medium tyres. Matt Psycho has come out of the pits and he's on the hard tyres. He's only doing a short little run on the hards. So not going very long at all. He's got track position and is fed out in the middle of the battlers. Chris Boo there in 10th. Illusion then. He didn't fill up fully. Is there in 14th, and then Slender Fella is in 15th place. Speed Hunter then, first place. In the Lexus, is going to go another lap in that car. He has got mediums and hards in his car. He's got a nice little gap now. Bunnies is behind Aloe. So Bunnies is behind Aloe. Something has happened to Bunnies on that lap. He did a 140.6. He must have had a slide or a spin. Aloe then, top BMW Alfa Romeo driver in 4th. That team is very strong. Sarlek in 7th place, moving up the field. He's bringing Bailey with him, so the teammates are driving well together. Sarlek will go a lot longer. He has got the hard tyres, he's got plenty of fuel left as well in the car. He may end up leading this race at some point. Matt Psycho there in 9th place, also on the hards. Interestingly, so 7th, 8th and 9th are the East Enders, or the East Siders, should I say, not the East Enders. They're not so obvious. Saying East End of London, mate? What? I'll go down the Queen Vic. So Sarlek wiggling the Nissan. He has got just a smidge more fuel than that Psycho. So he's going very long, Sarlek, in this race, possibly bringing himself into contention with the rest of the field, because he's on those hard tyres. He just runs on the mediums towards the end of the race. Speed Hunter then coming into the pits, but Victory Rain, ignoring what everyone else is doing. Cool Dubois has got a train of BMWs, and Lowy though, going a bit further. Bunnies has used a lot of fuel, and Lowy then goes up into 2nd place. Victory Rain, his fuel is flashing. I think Lowy will lead this race then. In that BMW, we've got Specmere, he's also in the pits. Sarlek, he's passing all these drivers. Sarlek will lead at some point in this race. Bailey going another lap on his medium tyres. In the background we can see Illusion. How does he feed with Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter is ahead, but the gap has closed down. So Speed Hunter coming out on colder medium tyres. Illusion is on warmer mediums. He's on less fuel as well. So Illusion will have to use that pace in the BMW to his advantage. Matt Psycho, though, on the hard tyres, putting himself in 5th. He's virtual race leader, we believe. He's at the front of the field. Victory Rain coming out of the twisty section into the Panasonic hairpin at the end of the lap. He'll be pitting this lap surely for a new set of tyres. Will he go onto the softs or will he stay onto on the hards? He did the hards last week. Does he do the same this week? In he goes into the pits. Aloe does not. Aloe will lead the race here in Fuji. He's in the BMW. Pat will be happy to see his man at the front of the grid. So, Sarek, what is he doing? Sarek is coming into the pits as well, it looks like. He's not going for a glory run. He's going for less time in the pits than his rivals. Oh, lots of things happening all around the place. There's Illusion using the slipstream of Sarek. Can he get into the position? Oh, he's around the outside. He can't quite. I got distracted there. Pat was saying something about a red flag, but he was joking. I didn't know what was going on. I was panicking there, Pat, because I'm meant to be commentating on this. Illusion's got himself up into 2nd place now. Matt Psycho fighting with Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter going round the outside of Matt Psycho. The better tyres are on the Lexus. Will he move into the position? Matt Psycho just a touch between the two. Going into turn 6. Matt Psycho drops down into 4th place. A different strategy. Cool Dude Boy and Victory Rain are fighting each other as well. They fought each other so hard in the last race of the season. In season number 6, it came down to last lap overtaking. There were multiple overtakes as well on that last lap. There's more overtaking happening here. Cool Dude Boy looking on the inside as they go through the corner down towards turn number 10. Sorry, turn 11. They went through turn 10 pretty much side by side. Aloe then into the pits. Through turn 12 and 13 come the former rivals last season. Illusion will take the lead from Aloe. There is Aloe. From the lead goes the BMW, to be replaced by another BMW. It is Illusion. Can he get a victory on his return to full-time racing back in the Sunday Night League? We did see him a few times last year in the Sunday Night League, but nothing as a full-time campaign. Speed Hunter there in 2nd. Matt Psycho and Cool Dude Boy though. Ooh, big gap. Cool Dude Boy has lost a lot of time. Oh no, yes he has. Victory Rain and Cool Dude Boy are fighting for position. Sorry, I confused myself. It's not too difficult to do that. Cool Dude Boy fighting with Victory Rain. 6th place is Bunnies. He's still in contact. The same with Aloe. He's just fallen back a little bit in the shuffle. Specmere now is in a clear 8th place. He's setting some happy laps now. After his pit stop. Sarek there in 9th. 10th is Cthulhu. Still fighting his way up the field. There is Robin Drums in 11th. 12th is Bailey. 13th is Chris Boone. 14th is now Slenderfella. He's back on the hards. He's ahead now of the Punisher. So Slenderfella and the Punisher there for Gasman. They're getting rid of those hard tyres though this round. Illusion leading the field. 15 laps in to this race. We're 3rd through. Oh, and into the pits comes Matt Psycho. So Matt Psycho's short stint on his hard tyres is over. So he's going off strategy. He'll be hoping to be brought into some clean air. We've got Bunnies though ahead of Victory Rain all of a sudden. what will these two do going down into turn 1? Bunny's on the inside. Cool Duboy also defending on the inside. Feeling the pressure from the BMW. Victory Rain. There he is. Side by side. Trying to get the position. He's on the wrong line. He's on the racing line. But he's not going to get past Bunny's through Coca-Cola. Through there. But he's having to make sure he's not leaving anything too open. He's also got Cool Duboy ahead. Who he's trying to keep an eye on. Speed Hunter though. He's only half a second behind Illusion. We've got so many battles going on all throughout the field. You can see that Matt Psycho's fed back in 8th place. He's ahead of Sarlik. That's important for him. He will not be held up by his teammate, although I suppose his teammate wouldn't hold him up for very long in the team game. So Illusion has got just over under a quarter of a tank left. Speed Hunter though, more than half a tank of fuel. This is where the strategy is going to come into play in this GTE season. Different cars, different fuel rates, different tyre management as well. Illusion then leading from Speed Hunter on lap 17. Speed Hunter second. Cool Duboy is ahead of Bunnies and Victory Rain. What is going to happen for Victory Rain? Get the tow from the BMW that's got the tow from the BMW ahead of it. Does he have a little sneaky look? He does position himself just to say to Bunnies, I'm here. He doesn't quite get the drive. But he's got a nimbler car. In fact, Cool Duboy, I don't think had as good an exit as the two behind him, which is causing Bunnies to be very much in trouble with Victory Rain. Now, Bunnies and Cool Duboy fought each other for the Formula X Championship in season number 5 of that. Bunnies is the season 6 champion in Formula X. Nothing happening between the two rivals. Expect me there in 7th place. Matt Psycho in 8th. He's got Cthulhu behind him. Cthulhu getting past Sarlek on the previous lap. Sarlek also on medium tyres. He's got more fuel than Cthulhu as well, so Sarlek will be happy with that, knowing the situation. Rob on drums. I don't know what happened to Rob at the beginning, but if that hadn't happened, he'd be in a good fight as well. He'd definitely be in that fight ahead. Excuse me. Bailey is 12th, just running slightly wide, as does Chris Boone. That's the thing, if the driver ahead of you goes slightly off line, if you're so intent and concentrating so hard, you can go offline as well. It's easily done. Speed Hunter, he's so close to Illusion, on board with the Lexus. See a tighter exit line. Illusion defending slightly through turn 6. We lose sight of the BMW because we are side by side and really pushing hard. Illusion is in danger. He's running out of fuel, so he's definitely not going to hold a position into the next lap, but he's going to try and slow Speed Hunter down. Speed Hunter though cuts back up the inside and gets the lead on track. He's got half a tank of fuel left. He's got a long way to go. He's got about probably 7 laps of fuel left in that car, so he'll probably go to lap 24. Illusion though, he's coming in, so he's running a different strategy as well. He's running mediums, remember? Mediums, lots of mediums are here. Bunnies is 3rd, keeping the BMW. Oh, Cool Duboy's 1 wide. Victory Rain goes up into 4th place. So Victory Rain in his Porsche. So many colours going on with this Porsche. BMW ahead has a little bit of a snap coming out of the Panasonic corner. So Bunny's just pulling himself up the order into 2nd place as it stands. Although he is in 6th. Don't say it, but the clouds are starting to look a little bit worse here at Fuji. Speckmere is in 7th. It can rain on this circuit. That Psycho is in 8th place, but now running on his medium strategy pretty much to the end of the race. Cthulhu falling back. He's under pressure from Sarlek. Where does Illusion feed out? He's in 6th place. The BMW goes into 6th. He was the race leader until he had a battle with Speed Hunter on the lap 17. Speed Hunter put himself into 1st place on the road. He's in 1st place and he's a long way away from his pit stop. Same with Bunnies, same with Victory Range, same with Cool Duboy, who keeps running wide. It looks like through turn number 10, through to turn number 11 goes Aloe. He's 9 seconds ahead of Illusion after the Illusion has stopped. So Illusion just ahead of his teammate Speckmere. Speckmere standing in for the ill Cinemod if you're watching Cinemod. Hope you are feeling better soon. It's 2 weeks now. Hasn't felt well enough to race. That Psycho there in 8th place in the Nissan. Oh! I thought he'd spun it. Genuinely thought he'd spun it. The way the screech of the tyres made it sound it was going round. Kept hold of it. Cthulhu there in 9th place. Sarlek in 10th. Then we've got Rob on drums in 11th. 12th is Bailey. He's got Chris Boo right behind him. Will we get a move going through turn 1 by Chris Boo? It's nice to see him back in the Sunday Night League. The man from Mauritius, one of our many Mauritian drivers. Will he get the move on Bailey? Bailey, a very fast driver. We saw that in Formula X. Some very strong qualifying positions. Never quite came to be in the race. But he's finding his confidence here in the Sunday Night League. He's against Chris Boo. Chris Boo has won races in the Porsche Cup and doesn't feel confident enough to make the move into turn 1. Oh no, that is Rob on drums in the wall. She actually put Chris Boo off, I think. Rob on drums just lost it. Going out of turn number 1. So it's a little bit different at the front of the field for their teammate, Speed Hunter. He's 15.1 seconds ahead of Bunnies. He's doing 36.2s compared to 36.3 of Bunnies. Bunnies having a snap every single time out of the Panasonic corner. BMW definitely has some problems under power, it seems. Really wants to throw you away off into the scenery. As you can see in the background, Illusion having pretty much the same issue as Bunnies. This man is the virtual leader, but I don't know. Speed Hunter seems to have a 30-second gap. Plenty of fuel as well. He did a 26.5 on his last lap. Sorry, 36.5 on his last lap. 35.6 by Illusion, and it's the fastest lap of the race from the man from Greece. So he's the fastest man on circuit. The purple shining high. Mighty flying. It's going faster again after the first sector. Although that first sector is all about your exit out of turn number 1. The lights are turning on the BMW. Does that mean we have anything coming? Some drivers might be looking towards the skies. Although the BMW, I think, may be one of the first cars to put the big lights on. Let's see if Bunnies has his lights on. No, he doesn't. Interesting. And neither does Aloe. That is odd. Yep, Cthulhu has his lights on. Cthulhu's racing with his lights on? I don't know. Didn't know that was an option. There we go, lap number 22 then, so we're further than last week. Phew. The race though, very open. Bunny's currently in 2nd place, has Victory Range behind him in 3rd. Cool Duboy in the chat saying there's rain on the radar, but we'll probably miss. Okay, so he's got the radar up, chatting in the chat. maybe looking to the skies, maybe getting darker though. Illusion definitely has the lights on. They all have the lights on. And Psycho will be wondering, have I played this right, or have I been scuppered by the weather? Does go for aggressive strategies. They do often work. We see him having to overtake cars on circuit later in the races. Sarnek there in 10th place. Speed Hunter then. Still got a quarter of a tank of fuel. The lights aren't on his Lexus. Bunny's lights are on for sure, and so are Victory Reigns. We go on board with the Porsche. Down out of the Panasonic curve. Gets the drive. That BMW again on the power. It just has a wobble. That's enough to get the Porsche up alongside it, going down the home straight. Go the two cars. No, the BMW pulls away slightly. So Victory Reigns pops back into the slipstream, trying to use every little bit of extra advantage he can. Who will brake later into turn number 1? And it looks like Victory Reigns gets the move done, but it's all about the exit, and Bunnies is still there. Bunnies manages to hold it through turn 2, down towards turn 3. He keeps the position. The Canadian is in second. We have a multinational top 3. We have a Mauritius driver in first, a Canadian in second, and a Brit in third. Victory Reigns not able to do anything going down into turn number 6. Dubois on his own in 4th. 5th place as well, slightly alone is Aloe. Happy with this though. Strong field, and Aloe is in 5th. Illusion is 6th. Specmere is 7th. Matt Psycho is in 8th. 9th place is Cthulhu, and he will be stopping very soon in his BMW, running a little bit wide. Down into turn number 6. Turn 5, you have to be committed, but to be too committed, you will end up where Cthulhu did. Here come the drivers towards the back. Rob on drums is in the pits, getting his Lexus filled up. He'll be hoping the rain doesn't arrive now. He's just made a stop at the wrong moment. The light's still not on the Lexus. As we go through 16.8 seconds here, he's pulling away slightly because Bunnies has got the attention of Victory Reigns. Victory Reigns currently causing a problem for Bunnies. Specmere into the pits now. Dunlop tyres are ready for him. So does Cthulhu. Here outside, Sarlek going through. Looks like the cloud has faded away. The sun is breaking through once more on circuit. It's great to see Sarlek back in the Sunday Night League as well. He's down for the whole championship. I know with the delay last week it puts pressure on him for week 5, I think. But currently having a strong return in 8th place. You might think 8th place strong return? Yes. Given this field, there are winners throughout the field. All the way from first to last, we have winners. Tulu is a former champion. He's down to 14th place. Rob on drums, for some reason, it wasn't allowing me to look at it. Is a former champion as well and race winner here at Sunday Night League. So they've all won races. Pretty much everyone. They've all appeared on the podium again, pretty much everyone, apart from some of the newer drivers. Their time will come. Speed Hunter there in first place. He will be stopping this lap. Victory Reigns will not. Bunnies is in the pit, so is Cool D-Boy. Defending champion in, Bunnies is in. Illusion is also in. Interesting. So Illusion is struggling maybe with the tyre preservation. Sarlek in 5th place now. brings himself into the fight. He's a long way off his pit stop. That Psycho will be stopping soon. Lowy will not. Neither will Victory Rain, and Speed Hunter definitely will. As drivers coming out of the pits. There is Bunnies, he's 2 seconds ahead of Cool Duboy, who's filled up. They've both filled up. Chris Boo, though, in 9th. So they've all gone for the mediums still. Speed Hunter coming in. I'm sure he'll do another medium stint. Victory Rain in 2nd. Going to take over the lead, although he will jump back up into 2nd place as well on the road. That Psycho, they're in 4th. Those medium tyres are finished on that Nissan. What will he do here? So that Psycho pits. Sarlek will not stop. Neither will Bunnies. Bunnies will climb up the field. Bunnies looking quite strong for a podium here. Cool Duboy is in 7th. Illusion is there in 8th. Asked this question last week between Silent Wolf and Speed Hunter. Speed Hunter's in the championship. Cool Duboy is not in this championship. But Illusion is. Will he move over for his championship man? Chris Boo in 9th place is stopping, surprisingly. Maybe hoping to get a jump with the stop. Speckmere then. He's got an opportunity into turn 1 against Bailey. BMW against Nissan. As Matt Psycho just comes out in front of them. And Speckmere puts himself into 8th place. With a nice move on the inside of Bailey. But Bailey saying, no, I'm not going to give it to you that easily. Still going to have to make sure you get the pass done. Into turn 3, he does. Gets the position, so Victory Rain has had the lead, but he is going to stop now. See what Speed Hunter did with his fuel. He short-filled. So short-filled his Lexus and is going again. So Aloe leading the race once more. He'll be very used to this now. It's great to see Aloe at the front. It may be that he's at the front due to pit stops, but it's still leading a race here in the Sunday Night League. Not many drivers do that. You have to be very close to the leaders to ever get the opportunity to have that chance, even in the pit stop shakedown. Bunnies goes into 4th place. Will he go into 3rd? Yes, he will. Victory Rain, I think, won't quite get up to speed quick enough. He does not. Bunnies then jumps into 3rd place, 2nd on the road then, ahead of Victory Rain. Victory Rain has got some soft tyres to play with at some point in this race. Cool Duboy there in 5th. It's ahead of Illusion. Again, setting purples. That Psycho is in 7th place. Speckmere is 8th. 9th is Bailey. 10th is Sarlek. 11th is Cthulhu. He's really close to Sarlek. With Slenderfella in the pits, and so is the Punisher. Those two Porsches in 13th and 14th place. Bob on jumps both of them. As he's got Bunnies behind him. But no, it does not happen this morning. Which BMW was that? That was Aloe, the race leader. So there you go. Everybody is still on the lead lap on lap number 28. That's fantastic to see as well. And the filter of the pit stops too means that maybe we won't have many lapped drivers this race. That shows you the quality of such a long race as well. We've got 18 laps to go. So these drivers pitting now might not be stopping again. if they can help it, or they might be doing a very short stint on their hard tyres. Let's have a look. Medium tyre for Speed Hunter, so he definitely has to stop. So does Bunnies. Mediums for him. Victory Rain on the hard, so he has to stop again. Cool Duboy on the mediums. He does not necessarily have to stop again, but he probably will given his fuel load. Illusion will stop again. Matt Psycho there in 7th will have to stop. 8th place is Specmere. 9th place is Cthulhu going on the inside of Sarlik. Sarlik hoping to keep it on the outside though. Not quite. The BMW just getting ahead. So going into turn number 3. Chris Boo is up into 11th place as Bailey comes into the pits. Rob on drums also passing. So those Lexus drivers as Aloe comes into the pits now. So the race leader, BMW. Where will he feed out? Still not there. There he is. He was leading. He will come into the pits and refuel. He'll probably feed out. Around Illusion Matt Psycho, possibly. Definitely be around Matt Psycho. Might be ahead of him. Matt Psycho there in 7th place. Speed Hunter then leading this race. He's 20 seconds ahead of Bunnies. So Speed Hunter's had a brilliant middle part of this race. He's been in those 36s. You can see 36.1 for him. 36.2 as well. He was in the 37s, but look at the consistency of the man. He is driving very well. Some people said the Group 4 car really suited him. Well, he's in the Group 3 Lexus. He's leading this race and looking strong. Bunnies in 2nd place. As it stands, he has got the Porsche behind him with Victory Rain. Victory Rain, remember, has those soft tyres available to him. He'll be travelling about 2 or 3 seconds a lap quicker than Speed Hunter as well. So he is not out of contention for this race. Cool Duboy there in 4th place is closing on Victory Rain, pushing hard once more. You see in the background, the BMW is such a hard car to keep pointing forwards. It seems. Illusion in 5th. Keeps the BMW there. In 6th place is Aloe. Pushing hard. 7th place is Matt Psycho. So Aloe did feed out directly in the middle of Illusion and Matt Psycho. He will have to stop again. He's got hard tyres to run. Matt Psycho, yeah, definitely has to stop again. Judging by the fuel loads of these drivers. 2 in 9th place, Sarlek in 10th. Speed Hunter though, leading this race, 20 seconds now a gap. Remember early on how tight the field was. It was literally 3 seconds between the top 6 before the first set of pit stops. Even after the pit stops, it was about 10 seconds. But Speed Hunter has drawn out a brilliant middle stint to give himself a 21-second lead over the field. He's pushing hard. He's not far off the fastest lap as well on lap number 29. 35.8 for him then. Bunnies is not doing bad lap times though. 36.5 for him. 36.8 for Victory Rain. So the impressive driver of the evening is Speed Hunter. He's very happy in that position. We've got Bailey and Slenderfiller driving for 13th place. Going into turn number 1. There's a blue flag starting to wave now. Slenderfella just running a little bit wider. Also getting the blue flag. Is he slowing down? No, he's not. He's keeping the pedal to the metal. I wonder if he had seen the blue flags and started slowing already. It is a weird position where the flags start waving. Just looking at the gap here. Illusion 7 tenths of a second behind Cool Duboy. BMWs. There are 4 BMWs in the top 6. There are 5 BMWs in the top 8. Specnia there in 8th place. 9th place is Cthulhu. 10th is Sarnek. 11th Rob on drums. 12th is Chris Booth. These two very close together in this race. Teammates. Whilst their teammate is at the front, Simon Wolf will be enjoying this. His first race as a team boss. If he's watching the stream, like it. Comment in the chat as well, Silent Wolf, if you are watching live or if you watch later on, how you feel about this race. It's a very important one, the first race of the season. It's only a 5-race season championship as well. So, next round is Laguna Seca. The 3rd round is the Red Bull Run. The 4th round is Deep Forest, and the final round is Spa, the 24-hour version of Spa. So we'll be racing into the dark as the final laps of this season come to you on the 11th of February. So we're here every Sunday night until the 11th of February, GTE season number 7. There's lots to play for. You see Victory Reigns got Cool Dubois tucked up in his slipstream. These two fought for the championship last season. Cool Dubois managed to overtake Victory Reign on the final few corners of the championship. Victory Reign, if it weren't for about 10 seconds, might have 3 GTE championships. As it stands, he's only got 1. He'll be looking to improve that record. He didn't win in Season 5 or Season 6. So he'll be looking to rectify that. Illusion, we haven't seen him since Season number 3, where he won the championship. He had a very, very strong season that year. Obviously, yellow flag waving up ahead. Hopefully, nothing too scary for Speed Hunter. I think it may have been... Oh, it's Chris Boo. He's in the gravel. So that's why there was a yellow flag. Chris Boo having an accident then in turn 13. Maybe just clipping that curb too much can spit you off. But despite that yellow flag and some traffic, 36.2 there for Speed Hunter, it's all working out quite nicely for the man from Mauritius. He's looking for another victory, and it would be his first victory, I believe, in the GT3 class of GTE. Bunny's there, currently 2nd. 3rd is Victory Reign. Still under pressure though from Cool Dubois. Cool Dubois looking to the inside. What will he do? Cool Dubois then in 3rd place. He gets himself up into 3rd. Does the BMW driver. 4th place is Victory Reign. Illusion is 5th. 6th is Aloe. 7th is Matt Psycho. 8th is Specnia. 9th is Sarlek. 10th now is Cthulhu. Cthulhu in the pits. Early stop for Cthulhu. This is surprising. From the Spaniard. Have to keep an eye on what tyres he puts on. As into the pit. Surely will come Rob on jumps. No, it does not. Still going hard on those tyres. Going long. So Speed Hunter leading the field in 1st place. We have 12 laps to go, including the one they're on. How many laps will he do on the hard? I don't think many. So here we have Bunnies and Cool Dubois fighting again, the BMW drivers. Nose to tail. Going down the home straights. Here's Bunny's going to defend. He's not defending it. Is he confident that he'll have Cool Dubois on the exit? No. Cool Dubois gets past then. Relative ease then from Cool Duboy on Bunnies. Similar fuel loads. So Bunnies there in third. Fourth place, Victory Rain. Still on the hards. Still got a bit to go as well. What will he do? He's got the soft tyres, remember, to finish the race on. Illusion. Oh, that car is sliding so much. You can see he's had so many problems. That left front tyre is so red on the indicator at the left-hand side of your screen. That was a Lowy in 6th place. Matt Psycho also running his mediums quite hard. Specmere is 8th. Sarlek in 9th place. Cthulhu has just got ahead of Rob on drums, who's pitted. So Cthulhu now on his hards, going to the end of the race on those, it would seem. Up in first place though is Speed Hunter. 25 seconds now ahead of Cool Duboy. It's all going plain sailing for Speed Hunter. It's got a nice gap. Between him and Illusion is 26 seconds as well. So Victory Rain and Speed Hunter, it's 26 seconds of the gap. Speed Hunter's going to keep going though for another few laps. I think he'll only probably do 5 laps on the hard tyres. I think he'll do very many more. Illusion then into the pits. He's got medium tyres, remember, so he'll be straight onto those mediums. Same with Specmere, also running that strategy. Specmere in 7th place now, moving up the field. Aloe is in 6th. He's had an accident, it looks like. Left front is flashing. How far down is he on his best laps? It looks like he's possibly gone off in turn 1 and turn 2. That is unfortunate for Aloe. May have lost him the position with Matt Psycho. See what happens as he goes towards the Dunlop sign. He's 7 seconds down on his best, so he's had some sort of accident, which has promoted Matt Psycho up into 5th place. He's pushing in that Nissan hard. You know that with Matt Psycho, that's what he'll be doing. Not much Nissan could have done here, I don't think. Looked like it may have been overpowered by the other cars on the grid. Speed Hunter then in first place. In first, Cool Duboy is second. Bunny's third. Fourth is Victory Rain. 5th place is Matt Psycho. Into the pits he goes. 6th place was Aloe. He's now gone up into that 5th place. Vacated by Matt Psycho. Sarlek coming in, is he? Sarlek's doing some interesting race strategy. He is gaining time in the pits, but running heavier with fuel. So it's interesting to see what Sarlek's doing. You really see the benefit of running with more fuel on track than you need to, unless the pit stop advantage is so big for Sarlek in this last one, and I'll be proven wrong, because in the background we could see Bunnies is fighting with Victory Rain. The Porsche is giving pressure to the Canadians' BMW. The Alfa Romeo stickered BMW, just to be confusing, is there. Bunnies really having to make sure he stays online. He knows full well Victory Rain will not give him an option. Duboy looks like he'll go another lap, but Bunnies definitely will not, especially with his tyre wear as well. Victory Rain tucked up behind. What does he do? Does he follow into the pits? No, he does not. He keeps going. So Illusion, he's done his stop. Where will he feed in after all this has played out? He's 20 seconds behind Aloe, which, given Aloe, has got a long way to go until his pit stop. Aloe could be putting himself in a very strong position towards the end of this race. We'll see what happens. He goes up into 4th place now. Bunnies is in the pits. So teammate of Aloy in. That Psycho coming down the home straight. Looks like he'll go ahead of Bunnies, will he though? I think Bunnies has finished fueling. That Psycho will not go ahead. And Illusion is behind Bunnies as well. So Illusion is in 6th place. Bunnies then in 5th. He's 20 seconds behind Aloy, so Aloy probably will fall behind his teammate. 8th place is Specmia. He's got Sarnek catching him though. Sarnek did catch up. He jumped Cthulhu with those tyre decisions. So we have got drivers coming into the pits, changing their strategies, making inroads in this field. Bailey has got Slenderfella in his slipstream. Slenderfella is still on those hard tyres. Bailey is keeping himself in 11th. He will be stopping for the hard tyres, I'm sure, before the end of this race. Speed Hunter is getting closer and closer to his pit stop. He's 24 seconds ahead of Victory Rain, and Victory Rain is starting to close. So 24 seconds. Let's call it 25 with 6 laps to go. Ooh. This is going to be a squeaky long time. Yes, Speed Hunter is going to stop soon. So is Victory Rain. They will probably stop on the same lap. Speed Hunter has to run the hard tyres. Victory Rain has to run the softs. Can it be done? Can it be done? I don't think it can be, but I wouldn't put it past Victory Rain. I would not put it past him. Aloy currently in 3rd place. A strong race for him. Where is he going to finish after all of this? It's going to be in around that Psycho Bunny's Illusion battle, surely. Cool Duboy comes out of the pits in 4th place. So we're going to have an interesting situation for Cool Duboy in 4th. Said this track was not one of his favourites. Well, he is currently 4th place. Speed Hunter in the pits, the race leader. He has to change onto hard tyres. We know this. Victory Rain overtakes. Where will he feed out? Because Aloy is going to pass him as well. Aloy has got, I think that is Rob on drums ahead. So Speed Hunter is out the pits. He's only 5 seconds behind Victory Rain. Ooh. So it's a 30-second pit stop. He's on the hards. That's his first lap on the hards. If he can keep that gap down to about 10 seconds, by the time Victory Rain stops, then I think we're okay with Speed Hunter, possibly. But who knows? So we've got 6 laps left, including the one that they are on. So, 7 laps left, including the one they're on. Can't count. Victory Rain is the man that can deny Speed Hunter, and he's got the soft tyres to come and have a go. Trying something different. A lot of the teams went medium and hards. Victory Rain, his team, Team Gasman, the Team Porsche team, have gone for softs and hards. He's ran hards all race long. Now it's the critical moment. Speed Hunter though 6 seconds behind. It's not going to be enough. Aloy, he's in 3rd place, and he doesn't have to stop for a very, very long time. Has Aloy played a blinder here? Cool Duboy in 4th place. He's got Illusion behind him. Bunnies is in 6th place. 7th place is Matt Psycho. 8th place is Specmia. 9th is Sarlek. Let's have a look at lap times. A second between the two on the last lap. Cthulhu down in 10th. This is a driver last season who had a brilliant season in the Honda. nearly won the championship in his debut in GTE. He's down in 10th. We have the Punisher in 11th place. He'll be stopping soon as well for some soft tyres. Victory Rain then, out on the soft. He's ahead of Cool Duboy. That is important for him. Doesn't have to overtake the BMW. So he's using those soft tyres now to try and put some pressure on his former teammate, Speed Hunter. They drove for Gasman in the McLaren in Season 4. The season that Victory Rain won the championship. Speed Hunter then won the championship in Season 5, driving for Chris Boo's Ferrari team. Wasn't such fortune for Speed Hunter last year though. Last season, sorry, in the Lamborghini. Again driving for Chris Boo. He's driving for Chris Boo once more. Driving for Silent Wolf, not Chris Boo. But he's driving for his Mauritian family, basically. The gap is 9 seconds to Aloy, but that's not the gap that we are critically thinking about. It's 22 seconds between Speed Hunter and Victory Rain. The gap is dropping, but I don't think it's going to drop quickly enough. A 37.6 for Speed Hunter, and that means, well, even if in 34s, it's a tough ask for Victory Rain. Illusion, though, is 5th. He's just got Punisher coming out of the pit lane. Just unfortunate. Pulled to the side. Yes, he does. It just lifts off before the Coca-Cola corner. Puts himself in 14th place. Chris Boo back to racing. It's a hard way back into racing sometimes in the Sunday Night League. It is tough. Oh, we've got a position change happening. Looks like Slender Fella and Cthulhu also having a fight. Slender Fella on those soft tyres though. Is he going to cut through this field? Because Cthulhu is on the hards as well. Will Cthulhu have any fight? Oh no, it's not Cthulhu ahead. Apologies, it is Aloy that is ahead. I thought that was a battle for position. I was getting excited for nothing. It's Aloy. Yeah, Aloy going very short then on his hearts. Ooh, very interesting then. But Aloy having some difficulty with a very fast Slender Fella, who is in 11th place, trying to unlap himself. He's on the soft tyres, so it is a hard situation to be in. What is the gap? 19.3 seconds at the fastest lap, 34.5 from Victory Rain. There's no point for fastest lap as well in GTE. That is not the case in this championship. Speed Hunter though leading the race. Looking quite comfortable. Aloy, he'll be stopping this lap. Where will he feed out? Could be critical. That Psycho setting blue lap times. Trying to push hard, trying to get bunnies at the end of the race. Nissan driver only 33 seconds behind the race leader in 7th. There we go, top 9 covered by a minute in the Sunday Night League after over an hour and 9 minutes of racing. 3 laps left to go then for Speed Hunter. Is it just a formality? He pulled out the laps in the middle stint. He set that Lexus up to go for the win, and it looks like it's working. The mediums and hards have worked perfectly well on that Lexus so far in this race. In comes Aloy. His final stop to get onto those hard tyres. He'll be overtaken by Victory Rain, who is closing the gap bit by bit. But it's not going to be enough, I don't think. He's got 3 laps to go. Gap will be less than 10 seconds. Aloy just dropping down the field now. He's going to overtaken. He's going to go down into 7th place. as Matt Psycho has a look at his teammate Bunnies going into turn number 1. Matt Psycho, will he get the position? Bunnies brakes later. Matt Psycho has the inside position, but Bunnies can use the power and position himself for the Coca-Cola curve. Coming up into turn number 3, then Bunnies has the slight advantage, and he will take the position still. He will hold it. Coming out of Coca-Cola, but he runs wide, and Matt Psycho is still there, pushing for that 5th place. He will have been hoping for more this race, possibly. The Nissan, though, looking like it might not be the car to be in this season. Matt Psycho might be cursing another season of GTE and maybe not the car to be in. But he's looking, going to have a go, possibly into turn 10. This will be a brave move if he does it. Oh, Bunnies gave him enough space, but enough respect between the two drivers not to make contact in that turn 10. Matt Psycho, though, still pressurising the Bunny. The Speed Hunter has a nice 15.6 second lead over Victory Rain with just 2 laps remaining. Victory Rain, he's tried it. It doesn't look like it's going to work. Cool Duboy is in 3rd place. Illusion is 4th. 5th is Bunnies with Matt Psycho right in his slipstream. Matt Psycho will try again. We saw it on the previous lap. Will he do it once more? Trying to go for the outside line. Can he get a move done before he gets even into turn number 1? Bunnies has the inside line. He has the position to hold it. Bunnies goes very deep. He's gone very deep, and that is the mistake Matt Psycho was looking to cause. Bunnies missing his braking zone. He was on the hard tyres as well after a race on the mediums. Your braking points are slightly different on a different tyre. Aloe is there in 7th. Competitive run out for him. Speckmere in 8th. 9th is Sarlek. 10th is Cthulhu. It's top 10. In fact, top 11, top 12, top 15 are all covered in quality. Punisher there in 14th. Oh, there's a sliding car. I think that may have been Illusion. Illusion's tyres aren't looking too happy. Cool Duboy, is he trying to play the team game? He is. So he lets Cool Duboy, he lets Illusion through. So Cool Duboy lets his teammate through, but Illusion has gone off the circuit. Illusion has gone off. Well, this is not what Cool Duboy needs. Cool Duboy is the team boss of the Schaeffler BMW team, and he's trying to get his teammate and team leader in front of him. Meanwhile, at the front, on his own, cruising around, going down into turn number 6, is Speed Hunter. Very happy in that position. He's looked the class of the field tonight, and it is a very strong field indeed. So to have won by more than 10 seconds here is very, very much a statement of intent for the championship. Speed Hunter then through turn 11 for the final time into the stadium section. The crowd will be cheering. It's a home win as well for Lexus, the Japanese manufacturer. Not the only Japanese manufacturer in the championship. We do have Nissan, but Speed Hunter is going to come through the final corner. See what is happening behind. Not too much. Speed Hunter then coming out of the Panasonic corner and down the home straight for the last time. He's going to take the victory here at Fuji. He's going to take the championship lead, and it's a statement of intent from the former champion. He beats Victory Rain, who had the pole position. He raced hard on those soft tyres all the way to the end. He cut the gap in half, but wasn't quite close enough to make the difference. Illusion is now ahead of Cool Duboy. So team orders have worked. Illusion is going to finish ahead of his team boss. So Illusion is in 3rd place. He benefits from that. Cool Duboy in 4th. Matt Psycho in a strong 5th place. 6th place is Bunnies. The top 7 covered by 43 seconds. 8th place is Spekmir. Strong race for him as well. He was never really in that top bunch, but look how close he was to them. 8th place. Sarlek is in 9th. '11th was Slenderfella. Bailey was 12th. 13th was Punisher. 14th was Rob. And 10th place will go to Cthulhu. Last driver on the racing lap. So Slenderfella there. 14th for Rob on drums. 15th place was Chris Boo. Coming out of the final corner comes the Lexus driver. Bailey was 12th. 13th was the Punisher. 14th place for Rob on drums. And Chris Boo will come across the line to finish the race. Victory Reign saying a champion's podium. And champions all in the top 5. All 5 champions in GTE raced tonight. I forgot to say that. All the way through it, they've come in the top 5 positions. Congratulations to Speed Hunter, winner of round number 1. Finally, we finished Fuji. Everyone will be so happy. We are here next week for Laguna Seca for round number 2. Let's have a look then at those championship standings then, as it stands. So Speed Hunter, there at the top for Silent Wolf's Team GR Lexus. In second place is Victory Reign for Gasman's Team Porsche. In third place was Illusion for Cool Duboy's Schalfer BMW. Cool Duboy himself finished in 4th place, and completing our champions was Matt Psycho in 5th in the Nissan, driving for Jim Joker's East Siders. In 6th place was Bunnies in the BMW Alpha. 7th was Aloe in his BMW Alpha. Strong results for that team, closely guarded. Spekmir was in for Cinemod and finished in 8th place. 9th place was Sarlek in his Racing Return in the Nissan for the Eastsiders Nissan team. 10th was Cthulhu in his BMW. 11th was Slenderfella in his Porsche. 12th was Bailey in his Nissan. 13th was the Punisher in his Porsche. 14th was Rob on drums in his Lexus. And 15th was Chris Boo in his Lexus. Thank you, everybody that has watched tonight. The fastest lap was from Victory Reign, of course, on those soft tyres. 34.5 for him. Join us next week, as I say. We are at Laguna Seca for more fabulous action here in the Sunday Night League. Like, share and subscribe to us. And, as I say, join us next week for more brilliant action. Good night.